by Peter H. Reynolds. Judy, first day of school. Roar! Meet Judy. Judy Moody did not want to give up her summer. She did not feel like brushing her hair every day, and she did not want to sit by Frank Pearl. Judy Moody was in a mood. One of the worst things about the first day of school was that everyone came back with t-shirts that said Disney or SeaWorld or Jamestown, home of Pocahontas. Judy searched her drawer and couldn't find one shirt with words, so she wore her tiger stripe pajama pants and a plain old no words t-shirt.
She's wearing pajamas. You can't wear pajamas in school.
That's her brother, Stink. Stink thought he knew everything since he was now in the first grade.
Judy can change after breakfast. Summer's over and I didn't go anywhere. You went to Grandma Lou's, but that's right here in boring old Virginia. I didn't get to eat hot dogs or see a whale or ride a roller coaster.
You got to ride bumper cars at the mall and eat shark.
Bumper cars at the mall and I eat shark?
Judy ran back to her room, peeled off her shirt, took out a fat marker, and drew on a big mouth shark with lots of teeth.
I ate
Shark, she wrote in all capitals. When she arrived in the third grade, her teacher, Mrs. Todd, was at the door welcoming everyone.
Hello, Mrs. Toad.
Judy, your seat is right up front.
Oh, I knew it.
Judy Moody was in a mood. And guess who sat right across the aisle from her? Frank Pearl. Frank eats paste Pearl. In the first grade, Frank Pearl sent her 5 Valentines. In the second grade, he gave her cupcakes on Halloween, Thanksgiving, and on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Just now, he gave her an invitation to his birthday party.
I'm inviting all the boys from school and Sandy and Adrian who live next door.
Can I look inside your desk, Frank? No sign of paste.
Okay, third grade. We're going to try something new. Each of you will make your own meat collage all about you. Now, I'm passing out a folder to collect things over the next month, so each of you will get to tell the class all about you. Now, who would like to go down to the office and pick up the pizza? It's a welcome back surprise. Judy wanted to be the one to pick it up. She wanted to be the one that got to keep the 3-legged plastic table thingy that kept the top of the box from sticking to the pizza. Me! Frank, would you like to pick up the pizza?
Lucky.
Judy Moody was in a mood. When they finished eating the pizza, Mrs. Todd, can I look at your little pizza table? Why, that does look like a little pizza table. I never thought of it that way.
I collect them. Well, not yet. But I do have a collection of 27 scabs, a handful of old, 27 moths, a handful of old scabs, a dozen toothpicks, hundreds of designer Band-Aids, a box of body parts from dolls, 3 Barbie heads, and 4 unused erasers shaped like baseballs.
Ow! Well, tell you what, Judy, if you think you could come to third grade in a good mood, it's yours. Do you think you can agree to that?
Oh, yes, Mrs. Todd. Yes.
At home that evening. Bring.
Hello?
Hello?
Judy?
I know that voice. That's a Frank Pearl voice. A Frank Eats Paste Pearl voice.
Are you coming to my party?
Wrong number!
Judy Moody was in a mood.
Time for dinner! Oh, coming. We need a new pet. I have to pick my favorite pet. How can I pick my favorite when I only have one?
Pick Mouse!
Mouse is so old. She's just a lump that purrs. I was thinking more of a two-toed sloth.
Tell you what, Judy, how about we take a ride to the pet store after dinner? When they arrived at Fur and Fang's pet store,
do you have any two-toed sloths?
Sorry, fresh out, but we do have newts and turtles.
Hey, what's that?
That's a Venus flytrap. It eats flies and ants and bugs around the house. You can even feed it raw hamburger meat. Oh, we'll take it.
Oh, I can't wait to take my new pet to school tomorrow for show and tell. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly, and Hey, Stink, go get me a fly. How am I going to catch a fly?
1 fly, 1 dime. Moments later.
Ew, that fly's dead. It was going to be dead in a minute anyways. Hey, Stink, go get me some raw hamburger meat.
There was an old lady who swallowed...
No, Stink, that's too much.
The mouth snapped around it, hamburger oozing out of its teeth. And then the arm of the plant suddenly dropped.
Mom, Dad, Stink killed my Venus flytrap.
Judy Moody was in a mood. The next morning,
The mouth was still closed. She'd have to take it to school, gooey hamburger and all.
Okay, class, take out your meat collage.
Judy had been so busy with her new pet that she'd forgotten to bring her folder to school. Judy looked at the open backpack under her desk. The jaws were still closed, and her backpack stunk. It would never open before show and tell.
What's in your bag?
None of your beeswax.
Smells like that tuna fish.
I wish maybe this flytrap would come and bite off Frank's paste-eating head. Judy, you haven't cut out any pictures. Do you have your folder? I did. I was...
Don't tell me your new pet ate your meat collage folder.
Well, not exactly, but it did eat a fly and an ant and a glob of raw. Judy couldn't believe her eyes. The arm of the plant wasn't drooping anymore. In fact, its jaws were open and looked hungry. It's my new pet, Meat Jaws. Over the next week, Judy worked on her meat collage. She climbed into her bunk and spread out her collage. Hobbies. Collecting things is my favorite hobby, but I can't really glue on a scab or a Barbie head to my project. I'll just tape on the pizza table instead. The worst thing that ever happened. I can't think of anything except Frank Eats Pace Pearl inviting me to his party. Unfortunately, the next day was Frank's party.
Frank, the Moody's are here.
Judy looked around. All she could see were boys. Boys hurling insects, mixing ketchup and birthday cake, and doing an experiment with Kool-Aid and a grasshopper. Where are all the other kids?
Everyone's here, honey. I think you know all the boys from school, and there's Sandy and Adrian from next door.
Sandy's a boy? And Adrian's a boy, too? Oh, that Frank Pearl tricked me! Frank Pearl's all boys but her party definitely had to be the worst thing that ever happened. Judy hid in the bathroom. With nothing to do, she uncapped an eyebrow pencil and drew on some sharp teeth on her first day of school shark shirt.
Judy, are you in there?
Water splashed all over her first day of school shark shirt.
Judy, Frank's looking for you. He's about to open your present.
Just a minute. Back outside, Brad pointed to Judy's wet shirt. Whoa, look, it's a shock of black blood dripping from its teeth. How'd you do that? Talent and water.
Oh, that's nice, honey.
Frank, why don't you go take Judy to see your collections? He probably has a collection of paste. Frank's shelves were lined with coffee cans and baby food jars filled with marbles, rubber bugs, erasers. Do you have any baseball erasers?
I have 10. I'm taping one to my collage under my favorite hobby. You know, collecting things.
That's my hobby, too. Frank showed her his 2 pencil sharpeners, his Liberty Bell, a brain, and a buffalo nickel, which he kept in a double-locked piggy bank. Judy forgot all about wanting to leave.
Frank, the Moody's are here.
Well, I guess I gotta go. Hey, do you really eat paste?
I tried it once for a dare.
Rare. Judy finished her collage after school the next day. Done. It's due tomorrow. The next day, it was raining. Something told her to get ready for a bad mood Friday. Judy, let's take your meat collage and put it in a garbage bag so it won't get wet. Dad, I'm not going to take my meat collage in a garbage bag. Did Van Gogh put his Starry Night in a garbage bag? Tell you what, Judy. You take the bus, and I'll bring your collage to school for you after I take Stink to the dentist. At school, Judy could hardly listen to the other kids share their meat collages. Her eyes were on the door, and there he was! He looked sick. What's wrong? If I tell you, you'll be sick. Where is it? Dad's in the bathroom, drying it off. Judy ran down the hall to the boys' room. Dad held up her collage, and right smack dab in the middle was a big, purple, giant, jaggedy triangle. I was drinking jungle juice and was trying to sing with my straw. I'm sorry! You wet it! Maybe we can erase it with a giant eraser? Let me see. It's okay. It's okay? You mean you aren't going to put a rubber foot in my bed or anything? No, but it is a good idea. Hey, Stink, let me have your black marker. Are you cuckoo? That's just going to make it stand out. That's what I want. It'll look like it was meant to be there the whole time. I'm proud of you, Judy. What's this supposed to be? Virginia, the state of Pocahontas, where I live.